Hello friends, and now we're going to yeah, this is awful. How am I supposed to work like this? How am I supposed to work? And I cannot. Oh my god, it just closed the whole tweet. I love this tablet. Why? Why did you do that? I didn't ask you to do that. It cannot even load the page now. And I'm already at the. I'm already at 250, 100, 2500. So there's not much I can cut there. Okay. Now I do that. I hope it will work because this is ridiculous. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll go to my thing, go back, go to the spaces, okay, and we create space. Yeah, this notifications thing is, sorry. Okay, I'll just create and then we are fine. Okay, it's just request my phone. Not like this. Conferences, open source. Then we call it exorcism, right? Okay, topics, chronology. Okay, so we started the space. No, I'm not sure if anybody will come. I can see. Now, boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's the damage. So and now the battery is running out. Oh my god. Okay. So this one is alright. So it looks we'll be watching G-Research and stuff very, very soon. Oh, hello? Not sure if I'm audible, but yeah, let me just add, yes, so, yeah. So, hi Krupali, I don't have any specific plan. It's just a place, okay? So, just a place for people to have some fun. I need to switch over this Tinder thing. Notifications. Oh, hi. I'm good. Just trying to beat the Windows. Yeah, notifications. Let's just turn them off. It's easier. How are you? So, where? Yeah, same here. How do you pronounce your name? How to pronounce your name correctly? Krupali. Yeah. And where are you from, if I'm asked? Where are you located now, actually? Oh, good. Which part? Because... Oh, okay. Okay, this part. Cool. I have some people there. Good. I'm just doing the exorcism stuff, and I'm also like answering questions about conferences. For example, this one, obviously. Although I don't know much about that. I thought it will be more hybrid, but I was told that actually I don't think it will be very hybrid. I think there will be one stream happening, but still it's a good place to go. One stream for digital, for virtual experience, okay? And so I don't think there will be like streaming every platform happening, but still it's good. Still it's good. There will be so much stuff, and maybe it will be recorded, but I'm not sure. So yeah, so anything particular I wanted to ask about, I don't know, or tell about open source or exorcism, or why are you here? Like, what are your current goals? We can do that. Like mentor HR. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the best way to learn programming, from what I think. So they have this thing there, right? So they have, basically you have a language, and you have a lot of them. Like, to be honest, you have all of them here, 62 languages, right? Now it becomes interesting, because normally, like, it's a bit different from any other experience, like, really. So we can go here in, for example, I'm doing Go, and the reason for Go, because well, I might like cucumbers and tomatoes, but my friends, let's say in India, struggle to find a job. So I found that Go is one of the best ways to find a job these days, because Go is what Kubernetes is written in, Go is what Docker is written in. So if you know Go, you can contribute to them. And what is more important, a lot of companies, the companies who hire remotely, they also do Go very often. If we go now and we do that, okay, let's see. So we go to LinkedIn, we go to jobs, and we go to so we go here, I'll use New Delhi. I know it's not West, but there'll be more jobs there, okay? So we do remote, we do this one, and we do this one, and we do Golang. Sorry, this tablet is it's not designed for what I'm using it for, okay? So, and I think it was already remote. So we have that many jobs, 521 mentioned Golang, all right? So a lot of them, and in Europe it's even better in a way. So I think it's one of the best ways currently to get a job is to learn Golang or Rust, stuff like that, because things like Java, they are old. Kotlin is okay, but like, yeah, so Rust is also, well, what about Kotlin? Okay, so, oh, 221, that's good. So Kotlin is basically Java. It runs on JVM, right? So it's just very nice. Just don't tell to Kotlin developers, okay? And let me give. Do we have one more person there? Oh, Arindam, yes, he's the man. He's like he's everywhere. It's like you cannot. He's a very good friend to have. Like besides personal qualities, he's also upcoming star like yourself. Actually, I have a talent that I can notice a person who will rise. I can notice person very, very fast. So if I can ask Krupali and Arindam to like control the space, you are co-hosts, so just give microphone to everybody. So Arindam, I was going to show the idea of exercism. So exercism has tracks, right? In tracks you can, for example, go syllabus. So you create account here, you have points, and this thing is important, okay? I personally know a person who he got into the top rank, probably number 1 in Elixir, and he got hired. So companies do watch it. And today I was actually I got a mentor. Oh, that's another thing. So this one like shows you the structure of the language, and then there will be more exercises there to improve. But that's just one part of it. The best part of it will be this thing. Let's see. You see? So you can mentor. So as you solve exercises, you are getting points. For points, if you are stuck, you can ask a live mentor like myself to help you with the task. And also you can create exercises and you can do building. So it's like the one we have in GitHub, okay? And now they also have like, they're so good, and they keep, by the way, this thing is all open source, okay? It's called Exercism, and it's all open source. So you can contribute. It's like FreeCodeCamp, but different. FreeCodeCamp is a very good place to go as well. It's just, this one is for pure programming. Now, so if you go back to my Golang thing, you've seen this thing there, lasagna master, whatever. You've seen this thing here, like exercism download, blah, blah, blah. Now, if I go to my Git bash, oh, did you open, by the way, my YouTube stream? Because it's happening as we speak. Yeah, the link is in the description of the space. Because if you open my YouTube stream, you'll see the screen. I'm not sure if it's cheating or not, but yeah. Because I'm talking to you and I'm like, oh, they seeing my screen. But basically, then I need to talk through because I don't know if you see my screen or not. But basically, in exercism, so you have a track. You can choose Golang, Kotlin, F#, for example, which is big for companies like G Research, for financial companies. For example, we can search for F# in India. I'm not sure if it's big there, but we'll see. Not really. No, there are no jobs with F# in India. Not even remote. But exercism gives you access to mentors. And just today I had a mentor who is actually retired, and he's one of the highest ranking people in Golang. I think he's like 60,000 something. Okay. So these people, you won't catch him in Oxford or somewhere MIT. He doesn't teach there. He's just, it looks that all he's doing for fun. I'm sure he's well off now. All he's doing for fun is doing this, mentoring people left and right on exercism, because that's how it should be. So I'll add third co-host. So yeah, just raise your hand, interrupt me, whatever, because I'm not looking at the phone all the time, okay? Because I need to code. So, and yeah, an exercism, what is good, they have these exercises, right? So for example, if we are speaking about learning Go, and in Go we'll have those exercises, and we'll have syllabus, right? So for example, you will have packages or let's say structs or for loops, and if you click for loops, you'll get an exercise which is dedicated to it. And what is better, you have a command line command to get this exercise. So basically you install exercism on your machine, and it's an option. The other ways, but you can install it in the same way in which you install Node.js on your machine, right? NPM, to be more specific, NPM. So you can download packages with NPM, and you can download coding exercises with exercism. But with exercism, coding exercise will be downloaded with tests. So you don't need to worry about tests. They are already there, and they are good quality tests. And all you have to do is to write a solution. And if you are stuck, you can ask for help. You have enough points. And to get points, you need to help others. And today I found one more feature. It was like 30 tests were passing and 2 were not. And I really didn't want to waste time, because I didn't want to learn it that deep. I didn't want to waste my life on finding this bug. And apparently, if most of the tests are passing, you can just say that I'm happy with this task. It gets closed. I've never seen it in any other system that you can submit a task with failing tests and it will be accepted. This is quite a good feature, because it allows you to move forward, because there was some problem with those floats 32, floats 64, sorry, and I think there might be even a bug in the task, or maybe I think there's a bug, because I was using logarithms, not for cycle, and yeah, maybe they didn't like that. I don't know, but yeah, there are 3 people watching, so at least 2 of you, because 1 is me. Now, so for example, we go to functions, right? Lasagna master. So this part is description. This is good, but normally I just go deep into the code, because to be honest, once you learn one programming language, you have some understanding. Okay, so now we do git bash. Okay, now and this with this machine it will be slower. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm currently in Belarus, which is a country under sanctions, and next to Ukraine, where people are killing each other. Some call it war, some call it different words. I don't remember Europeans caring that much for people being killed, let's say in Kashmir, or people like the last time it happened, or for people being killed in Afghanistan. For some reason now it's a big problem, but when people were dying in Afghanistan, it wasn't a big problem. Not as much, so but I'm autistic, maybe I don't understand something. I just don't like when people, okay, so I've already downloaded it actually, okay, Lasagna master. But normally, if you run this command, I can actually remove it, right, just to show you, okay, so we can do that. How do I do it? Okay, rem c user, not users, yeah, users, also exercise go, and it will be recursive and dir, right? Okay, now ls. Okay, cool. So now, if we do that, I expect the package to be downloaded. Okay, it got downloaded. This one. Now we can copy it, and we can, and yeah, if you know any other way where I can show my screen in the space, then let me know, because I know this is not the most comfortable, but that's the best I can do. That's the best I can do easy at the moment. So this is a Golang. I know that normally people use Visual Studio for Go, but the thing is that I'm old. I've been using IntelliJ for a long time, and like all those shortcuts and stuff, they get imprinted into my brain. So I'll just quickly check if I can have Premiere here. View. I don't know if you can see my. Oh, maybe not. So display you can see, but I'm not sure about Premiere. Let me just check quickly. Docs, sources, stuff, custom. They must have a Premiere somewhere. Oh, that might be here. Yeah, preview. Okay, I can see that. I can see myself. Okay, cool. I don't need preview now. Can I close it, please, somehow? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so soon you should be able to see my face. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, we don't need this stuff, but Go is starting. So now we can open the project we have just downloaded, right? Which is this. No, not this one. It's Lasagna Master, this one. Now we have a problem because if I had I'm not sure what is the biggest link here besides the layer between my chair and my keyboard, but normally it goes fast. With a proper computer, proper internet, it goes fast. But with this piece of hardware, sorry, my neck is killing me, it's going slower. And so, but I can show you something. So I think it's Windows Plus, right? When we do this stuff, is it Windows? I think it's Windows Plus. It should increase. 1 second. There was this zoom thing in Windows which should work in milliseconds. Not like this. Yeah, tablets are like. I've actually won this at a conference, and because it's weights. I have a Ubuntu laptop at home, but it has a problem with microphone. So the right solution would be to take off my professional microphone. Okay, so Magnify is here. And to bring it here with Ubuntu and test it before, but I did a stupid solution. I brought my tablet because I tested it. Oh, it can stream, but I never tested like at the same time streaming, coding and stuff. And now it's punishing me. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see, but basically when you download the project, I cannot do Magnify, it slows down machine too much. Not on this piece of junk. Yeah, it's not junk, I cannot say that, because a lot of my friends especially from Central Africa and from rural parts of India, no, not India, in India I don't have friends with such limited capabilities in terms of like technology, but some friends in Pakistan, they have much more limited hardware choices than me, so I shouldn't say that mine is rubbish. It's more me rubbish than that. But anyway, so we downloaded the exercise. So this is the code for exercise, right? Which is nothing, but it has tests, which is this one. Okay, and this one is complete. This one is there. So now you don't actually need to waste your life on creating the test. There's the whole like topic of tests. It's an art, and for tests there's a different project. This one, yeah, this one. I'll put it into chat. Okay, it's Chris Jones, I think. He's very big in Golang in London and beyond. And if today the gods of internet will allow me to open this page, then we can probably, please, this is just a page. The internet is there, so I'm not sure if you can hear me. Yeah. So that's how you learn tests, okay? So tests are not that easy. So I mean good tests. The problem with tests is that people often, well, they learn them a little bit, but not enough to use them. And then we have a problem that you will always be limited because you cannot compete with tests. So you compete with, instead of spending a little bit of time, or maybe not a little bit, instead of spending time on learning tests, automated tests, once or like it's not easy, but it's like limited time. When you're fine, you're fine. Instead of that, people start pushing time into solving this tests thing, how to into manual testing. The problem with manual testing is that it's a luxury, and this luxury is limited by 24 hours per day. So even if you don't need to sleep, and even if you are like never get tired, you only have 24 hours per day. So I can write a script which will test the whole bloody system, a big system, hundreds of tests, and will be running them repeatedly, different tests with different like how to call it, frequency. So for example, there might be regression tests which are run once a week, might be small fast tests which are run like when developer presses a button, and so on. You cannot compete with it as a human, no way. That's why it's important to know tests. Now, for those who just joined, you can check YouTube link in the description, because that's the only way I know to show you the screen. And there's no specific agenda for this one. You can just raise your hand and ask any questions, or tell this stream is rubbish or whatever you want. We can sync if you want, if it helps to some good cause. Yeah, and by the way, Happy New Year to everybody. We have 7 days left, and tomorrow is my son's birthday, so I will send him a love. He's sleeping now, so tomorrow I will have limited capability. I think we have a random stream tomorrow, and I said that, mate, I cannot guarantee it. It's like any other day, but not my son's birthday. A random, stay cool. I only have one son so far, so not yet. No worries. So we have this lasagna thing. And it won't even run, okay, because stuff is not implemented here. Okay, so I don't like how this test is done, to be honest, because yeah, we can do go test. Here it will take some time, but it will fail quite soon because this stuff won't compile. And now we can read the documentation, because normally, normally this documentation is not bad. So what are they trying to teach us? Functions. They are trying to teach us functions. That's easy. So estimate the preparation time. Noodles. Okay, let's just do them one by one. Otherwise, so preparation time function. We go to this thing. It's broken as we expected, right? And we have this preparation time. That's the test file, which has been provided by whom? By Exercise itself. Oh, sorry, it's my cable for the tablet. And this thing is good in one thing. It's eating energy as crazy. So here is good to eat energy. This thing is not environmentally friendly. So we can create preparation time where it will be in. You see, the problem is that I clicked and I don't even know if it will be like doing something. Okay, it's here, but I don't want it here. I want it in the proper one. Okay, I want it here. And also I think there was a feature, so I don't want it to be an interface. I don't need interface, okay, but I think what I can do is this. Was it Panic? Yeah, I think it's called Panic. But I need to check how it's let's say blackjack thing, because in other projects I was using, they had this idea that they had all the functions in advance, okay, and it's just in our case it's our idea to create a function, but they had this no, that's readme. I need this one. This thing is let me think. This one, I need the local history. Git local history, please show history. And then this local history is quite powerful in IntelliJ. It once saved me 2 weeks of work, because what happened, I deleted accidentally. I have cancelled all my changes to Subversion, So my computer didn't know that Subversion had any changes. And I was like, for the God, I wasn't happy. It was 2 weeks of work, I think. But then I like stopped doing anything. So that's actually an advice for life. If you mess up, tell it. Find somebody senior you trust and tell him, let's say, Jan, I messed up. I've done such and such. I didn't touch a single button afterwards, so I don't make your job more complicated. Do you have any ideas? And he told me that, look, Nikita, there's local history which tracks everything. So if this piece of computer was working better, local history for selection, okay? And that doesn't work in this case. I don't know what's wrong with this machine, but we can probably go to, we can do it different, maybe. Let me see, go overview, syllabus. Do we have anything else there? No, we don't. But even in this one, if you take floating points and I want this thing, I want to see the original code, and I want to see before my iteration, okay? So that's, how do I find it before iterations? Or maybe let's do it this way. Golang non-implemented function panic. Please work. Okay. Unforeseeable errors. Well, it's not exactly what I want, but yeah, whatever. If it manages to ever load the pictures in the piece of computer. So that's what I wanted actually. Panic. How do I do it? So here. I need panic. I remember it's called panic. Create panic. Okay, this is panic. Oh no, okay, that's good. That's what I actually want. That's exactly what I want. Now here, we don't need this thing. Please, we don't need you. Just die. Here we do that, okay? Okay, and we do this thing. Now, define the quantities. So quantities will be here. Where will be this thing? Yeah, this one. We create function quantities. Okay. Of course, we don't need this one. We instead go here. We don't need interface. Oh, whatever. Okay. So currently what we are doing, we are going through this loop. For those who joined, it's also on YouTube. There's a link, so you can see the screen and follow. We don't have a specific set for this script, for this space today. If you have any questions, just ask. Raise your hand. We have Arindam as co-host and Krupali. And unless somebody intervenes, I will just keep speaking because I'm busy typing. I cannot watch the screen of the phone all the time. Now, so yeah, maybe you can tell how your day went, or I will just keep mumbling. Arindam, how was your day? Oh, thank you, friends. Thank you. Good. Where's everybody from? So we have Krupali from West India, right? So Arindam, where are you from? Kolkata or sorry, I keep forgetting. Bangalore. Samia sorry, I don't see your name. Samia Prata Maji. Where are you from? And you know what? I'll follow everybody who's in the space just because you came, because it matters. Okay, done. Oh, good. Good. Oh, and we have mob. Who is Arindam? For the God, Shama brother, you're lucky. Like you will have a very rich friend very soon, and he is well. I mean, it goes two ways, but guys, you're so lucky. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm just so now we are going to panic here, but not with. I like this language because in Golang so many things that you can. So basically in Golang they made it like an easy language. So I'll show you later. So for example, in normal languages, like in Java, right? Remember switch statement we have, let's say in Java? When you have switch and you like, if this like switch case 1, case 2, case 3, yeah. So in Java, you after each switch, in each switch you will say that, do that and then break. So it doesn't go to the next statement. But in Golang, it's different. In Golang, it's actually, it's because normally people don't want it to break, right? The people don't want it to fall through. So they made it now that by default it breaks, and if you want to fall through, then you have this some special code word there. I think I don't remember which one. So basically here it will just do that, and that's it. So this says it runs on Linux, so it doesn't run any default. Okay, and even if I changed lines here. Okay, it will say Linux. You see, it won't go to this down thing and stuff, and it won't go to default. Now, so they have some special keyword there too, like if you wanted to actually continue checking the other variants after that. So yeah. Anyway, so we're going back to this stuff, and here we do panic. And we do this panic, we feed it. Wait, there was a to-do thing. What happened to it? Yeah, this one. So we take this one, we take this one, we take here. So currently we are solving first problem. Our first problem was that it didn't compile. So there's this triangle of extreme programming, right? I'm not sure if it's extreme programming or just test-driven development. We'll see. Yeah, this one. No, it's not this one. Triangle TDD. Then it's TDD, not extreme. That's what I was afraid of. Sorry, I was not right. Yeah, so that's the triangle. So we start with red. When stuff doesn't work, then we make it work, and then we refactor and break it again. So currently it's very red because it doesn't compile, right? But we almost did it. So now we only have this scale recipe here. Okay, this one, and it will be here, somewhere here. They will be calling, yeah, this one. Alt enter. Create function. We don't care about the function as such, we just take it and borrow it into our main class. Oh, by the way, in IntelliJ you don't need to press Ctrl S. It's not IntelliJ, it's called Goland. It's called this thing, I'll put it there in chat. It's ID. It's not free, okay? And if they, it's just that I know how to use this one. I will try to get a free version, but if they fail to provide me with a free version, I will try to use IntelliJ, and if that's not good enough, then I will have to use Visual Studio. There's no way I'm spending money on stuff which is not available to others. Yeah, so now, if we do this thing, so now, by the way, we can do that. Okay, I think, do we have any reds? Yeah, we have. What's this red? Why? What doesn't it like about us? It's used as a value, but it returns nothing. Really. What do they want there? So they want same as this thing, and this thing is int. So here we can expect it to return int, okay? So now if we go here, this thing should disappear. Yeah. What about these things? No, I think these things are okay. And what about these things? There was like this shift problem, by the way. I think shift problems. But if my machine was faster, it will work better. Alt 6. So Alt 6. Good stuff. Oh, interesting. So what's wrong here? Boring. What is this God thing? So God comes from scale recipe, and God is an int. So this should return int as well, and should be an interface. I don't remember how interfaces work in Golang. I tried to learn it a few times before, but what I know is Alt 6, and yeah, there are project errors. This one. Why? What do you want? Oh, that's interesting. I'm not buying it. So len wants a type. I want it to be sorted by A, and if I do it like this one still type. Types smells with complicated stuff. I'm not exactly happy. Can I return type? No. How about that? Scale recipe. We'll get through. So we'll see. So it doesn't like this stuff, and returns nothing. Then we get a God, which is in test, so we cannot really fix it. So here, when it's asking len for tt expected is a structure of okay. We can do the same just for now. I don't really want to like I'm lazy, okay? So I don't care. I don't want to spend my life reading like nuances of test exercise. I want to know how this stuff works. Get through, done. And if I need it later in my career, I will dive deeper. But I really cannot afford like learning all the languages in the world to the expert level. It's not possible. I don't think a single person in the world knows any language to expert level. Bring him to me, because, for example, Python, right? Small, convenient language. Is there a person in the world who will know all the changes in all Python versions, in all the branches, with all the tickets, all the parameters, all the documentation? Really, it's just a question of digging deeper. But this person will actually be able to do something with Python, and that's why this person is expert. So now it says no errors found, right? So now we can do this again, and I will get some juice. Okay, so it's running now, kinda. How much energy do we have? Not much, I guess. Yeah, not much. It's interesting to see how the difference between laptops and difference between tablets is diminishing, because there are already MacBooks tablets which are very expensive, like £3,000, but they allow you to code and stuff. So yeah, that was a bad decision, because sometimes it takes too much time on this machine. But we can go here. It's not only takes too much time, it also doesn't tell what's it doing. We can go here and we go this lasagna. Now we can at least see that it's compiling, okay? We know it will fail. Because why? Because here we didn't implement anything. So what is preparation time thing? What should it do? Let's see now. So if we go here, and that's the bad access, that's not what I wanted, that's not what we are doing. So nope, nope. Ours was lasagna. Yeah, this one. Okay, good stuff. So this one, for the next lasagna that you prepare, make sure you have enough time reserved so you can enjoy the cooking, blah blah blah. Implement a function preparation time that accepts a slice of layers as a string. Let's see. So we have layers as string. And the average preparation time per layer in minutes as an int, which is this, okay? The function should return the estimate of the total preparation time based on the number of layers as an int. Okay. Go has no default values for functions. If the average preparation time is passed as 0. Okay, so I think it will be something like return true plus len. Okay, len string. Sorry, layers multiplied by 2. So it's like this lasagna thing. It's like pieces of dough with, for example, vegetables, if it's a vegetarian one, between. And the more you have, the longer you have to bake according to the exercise. It doesn't make much sense, but what can I do? So that's okay. This one is okay-ish. The only thing that I wish I could run the test faster, but this piece of computer is doing it extremely slow. I don't know why. But what we can do, we can go here and we can do continuum editor, right? And now we can do it here, and that will be fast, I guess. Yeah, run tests. That's faster than my machine. So that's beautiful, actually. You see, one is passed. Yes. Who's the boss? We are the bosses. Yay! Now you're junior no more. If you happen to have one junior here, he's not junior, or she is not junior anymore. So yeah. Okay, let me do something with this piece of phone. Yeah, it's funny how I talk to technology. Anyway, now next one, quantities. So let's see, what doesn't it like about quantities? Instructions. Oh, this one is actually more convenient than my browser, I guess. Test 1 is okay. Test 2. Oh, I've actually never tried it. Define the function quantities that takes. So you see, I don't need to read this stuff. That doesn't matter. It's just a story for babies, so to have fun. For us as engineers, that's what matters. Well, it's not true. In real life, please read this part, because in real life people might die if you make a mistake. Because sometimes your technical specification will be wrong. Sometimes this part will be wrong. But if you understand here, for example, you're designing artificial intelligence for a car, so from here you understand that it should move on the green light, and if this says that it should move on red, you'll go to your BA and say that, are you sure? And oh, it's a problem with documentation. Solved. So somebody didn't die because you've actually read the first part. But here the chance of somebody dying is extremely low. Maybe me, if juice runs out too early. So we do this stuff. So they want quantities, takes layers as a stream. Determine the quantity of noodles and sauce needed to make your meal. Excuse me. What's that? I don't get this thing. For each noodle layer, you will need 50 grams of noodles. For each sauce layer, you will need 0.2 liters of something. So sauce noodles, sauce meat, mozzarella noodles. Yeah, yes, you're audible. Yep. Is it better now? Yeah. Try to do it, or maybe even go to YouTube and check there. But yeah, sorry about that. It's Twitter. Yeah, Twitter stuff. Okay, first technical problem of the day. So apparently there are layers, and the layers will come in things. Oh, did it finish here? Yeah, you see, it finished. So God's sake. So we have layers, and if I call it with layer sauce and noodles, sauce and meat, mozzarella noodles, so it will take, so these are all layers, right? So these are layers, so I just need to multiply by 50 the layers, and then I need to give them the sauce as well. And now I have a problem, because what should we return? How do we return 2? Because this part I don't understand. It says the result should be returned as 2 values of noodles, right? So here it should give us int and float 64, okay. And now I have a problem. Oh, sorry, because let me try to do it in Golang, because there might be some like suggestions. Okay, so return 50 multiplied by len layers, and 0.2 multiplied by len layers. But I don't know how to return both of them. Okay, I have no idea. Let's try this way. And oh, this one should be returned. Okay, let me see. How do we do it in Golang? Let's see. Golang return 2 from this one. Okay. So yeah, that's one of the differences between Golang and different languages, others, that it can return you 2 values, and this is very useful in case when function can go wrong. So sometimes your function can, it can cause you a problem. For example, exception. So the function will be giving you both exception and the proper return value is an option. So you'll just need to choose one. For example, if return is null, then you just take a look at the error place, but it will come later. So here, oh, just a comma. That's interesting. So that's what we did. So what doesn't it like here? Anybody got sharp eyes? I cannot use 0.2 len layers. Oh, well, what if I do it like this for now? Okay, thank you very much. Because if I want to 64, I think it's like this, not flat float. my fingers. Yeah. So basically, I think in Golang, I'm not sure. I haven't read the books yet or anything. I think in Golang it's important to not to mess. So you cannot multiply integer with float. Okay, you need to double check. You need to upcast integer to float, or basically you need to transform one into another one. So I've just clicked this run, but I don't know how much time it will take. So I will just go here, back. This thing is very good. It's actually quite convenient. And I think if you think of it, it allows, let's say, students who have only netbooks, it allows them to run some code, okay? So one test passed. So, test 2 passed. Let's see. What did fail? So test preparation time is this one for many layers with custom average time. Test failure 26. They want 12. Why? So that's one is this with custom average time. Let's check instructions for preparation time. So a slice of lace as a string, and the average preparation time per year in minutes. Not by 2, by time here. Okay. Yeah, you see how long it took? So I could be sitting here and waiting, and that's actually a very good lesson now, because I can tell you, like, when I was working in one of the banks in Luxembourg, I didn't work well there, but still. So there was, sorry, I was blessed with meeting my friends from Tata there, like Indian Tata consultants, and we had a very complicated business system, more like a business process to investigate, and it never could, like, nobody ever understood it because it's too long, and like we don't have software or anything. And then we had this bright guy, I don't remember his name, maybe Surindran, but I don't remember. I need to check up. It happened like 10 years ago, I think, or something. No, maybe 6, I don't know. But what he did, he printed out this, he created a huge sequence diagram and printed it on A4s, and he just connected them with this sticky thing and put it on the floor. So you could walk like 20 meters and read the diagram on the floor to understand how the process works, and that was genius. He didn't need some special software for it. He just used the one we had for SQL diagrams, and it worked. I think it maybe even was free. So it was like, wow. So Tata Motors knows how to hire. At least in this case, they didn't mess up at all. Yes. Thank you for the wishes for my son. Yeah, for those who doesn't know, it's my son's birthday in like 2 hours time. Well, there's like a bit more than that, because yeah, I was actually the one accepting the delivery with doctors, so I was there. Anyway, so now, if we run tests now, now everything failed. That's not nice. So, layers by return the estimate of the total preparation time based on the number of layers isn't. Go has no default value for functions. If the average preparation time is passed as 0. Okay, cool. So if time 0, return true. Okay, else. So this one will be done, I guess. It's just my reading skills. So like, well, what else would you expect? No, please. Okay, let's see. Excuse me. I did exactly what I said, didn't I? Implementing function. Go has no default values of functions. The average preparation time is passed as 0 if. Okay. I got it. So it's different. I got it. It's not this, it's this. If time equals 0, then time equals to, sorry, I'm not sure if it's correct, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, 3 tests passed. So that's okay, because in Golang it's by reference, so it didn't actually change the upstream value, so it's okay. I'll just put it here in case my browser dies or something. So this source is fixed. Now let's go with the other ones, and let me quickly check if there are any questions or anything. Doesn't look so. So for those who are newcomers to the space, I'm just trying this combination of a screen with doing something useful for myself and community, like today's exercism. Today I'm reviewing the exercism Golang, and to be honest, it will continue for some time, because I have trust that, I've already showed it before, but I have trust that if you're in India, then you have high chances of finding a remote Golang job than any other. Maybe not any other, but let's say Java. Okay, we can actually try it. Oh, that's beautiful. So funny. Now here, come on. So we go here. I shouldn't have closed it, I'm sorry. Golang, New Delhi. Okay. Thank you. And we choose, 566, but I will choose remote, because they're the tastiest. As if you've seen Kunal, so you can get a remote job and earn like 3 times more than at Google. So why on earth would you work at Google in India if you can work remotely? It's something even better. So that was 566, I think 521 now. And now if you go to, let's say, Java, oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. So people are still using Java. That's interesting. Kotlin, I will still go for Go, because Docker isn't Go and Kubernetes isn't Go. If you know Go, then you can, because you only need one good job, maybe 2 or 3, like if you're doing contracting or whatever. But if you know Go, you can contribute to Docker, and then you can really know Docker, and you can really know cloud. With Java, it's different. Anyway, if we go back now and we check this quantities link instructions, this is more convenient actually than from ID. So it's this one, and it takes 2 parameters, slice of layers, that's good, and it will determine the quantity of noodles and sauce, and then it will give this and this, but how on earth will it, for each noodle layer will give 50, right? It's this one. For each sauce layer, oh, so now my question is, how do we know if it's sauce or noodles? Quantities. Oh, so this thing, it only cares about quantities of noodles and sauce. So from this one, it will only care about 1 sauce, 2 sauce, and that's it. So for 2 sauces is 0.2 multiplied by 2, or 4. And then it cares about noodles, 1 noodles, 2 noodles, and 2 noodles multiplied by 50, it's 100. So what we need to do here, we need to do that. Noodles, something like this, equals layers. Oh, okay, now I need this thing, because I don't know how it works here. filter, no, find, oh maybe find, filter, let's see, Golang find occurrence in array. Golang filter array. Okay. Go filter slice. Now. Don't they have filter or something? Seriously, that cannot be. Not with Go. That's manual filtering. They didn't use any libraries. That's not what I want. They created their own method. I think that's not what I want. So we have this len thing for structures right here. I want to see where it's coming from. What do we have there as well? So len, that's easy. I really don't want to write my function for the God's sake, but like why? I don't want to do it. It's not right. Golang array functions. Okay. Or maybe this one as well, but yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Boring. Not interesting. Boring. Do they have like something like filter here? Count. Oh, no, there's countries. Okay, let's create our own. I don't want to create our own function. That's wrong. So if I wanted just to count something, right, that would be like this: layers dot. What do they have? Copy for nil, nothing, panic. Sort. No, I don't know what is this thing. Remove. Yeah, we'll do it easier. So we'll do it easier. So that will be count. What was it? Noodles, right? String. Oh, sorry, layers. And that will be count. That will be. We'll just use our method. I'm 100% sure that there's a better way, but I don't have. I'm not wasting my life on finding the best solution for test exercises. I just want to know Go. Source layers. Okay. So now this one and this one we don't need. This one. Okay. Result. This thing it's declares. It declares and sets at the same time. Okay. Now for this will be interesting. I think it's like this. Is it like this, or is it like something like this? Or is it without these things? Let me see. What was the 1 second for Golang for range? Okay, there was this. I don't want to do for with this, you know, I equals 0 and this stuff. That's boring. The problem with Go, it's not the problem, it's an opportunity. I just a lecture of like Java developers into, yeah, that's what I want. So I was missing this thing here. Okay, so now this one is index. Okay, index, which I don't actually need, but I'll show you now. So if value equals what was it in the example? In the example we had here, we had noodles, right? Noodles. So then result. Okay. What's wrong here? Oh yeah. That's the beauty of Golang. So basically, let me tell you that if you like Python for what it is, and Python is beautiful. Python is beautiful and powerful. Oh, actually, even better. Switch value case noodles. No, that's wrong. Sorry. That's stupid me. If value then result. And now you see that I only need to know how many noodles are there, right? I don't need to know where exactly. So I can do underscore and that's it. That's the beauty of Golang. Okay. Now we can do the same with this count source. What was it called? I think it's source here. Although it's like not very logical. Count noodles, but count source, not sources. Okay. So result. Okay. Return. The only thing here, I will do this. Okay. So it's in float. I'm not sure is it 64 or not, but yeah. Float. Maybe it will say that it's redundant, and that's already in 64. Possibly redundant. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Now here for value range layers. I know I could combine it to one. Okay, I know I could combine it and give it 2 results or multiple results. Indeed, I don't want to do it on purpose because I want it to be simple, not because when you have those simple parts, okay, it's easier for you to combine them and remove one. If I will have one huge method which does half of the world, builds what the world is today, then or creates dinosaurs, whatever, it will be very hard for me to modify it in the future. So like monolith and microservices thing. What was it? Don't think that here I would probably do it this way. Okay. Because like in the reading idea, and in Java it's important because in Java it will be dot equals, and because this one is not null, in Java it won't call a null pointer. So yeah, once Java, always Java. If source equals value, then we do a result. Okay, now we can take the stuff and we can go here and we can call this and we can call tests and we can go there and check. Hey Nikita, oh yeah. Yeah, it's low hanging fruits. It's like much easier for me to help people with Golang and start contributing to this open source thing, Docker. I will show you why as well. Like, because 7 tests passed. How did it happen? Yeah, so I wanted to show this thing. So for example in UK, right? Actually even here. Let's do it like not New Delhi. Oh, and by the way, friends, I have a small idea. Let's say I have it's just an idea. But it looks that in India and in other beautiful countries, there are some people who want to move to UK for some time and work legally. So if you wanted me to investigate how to do it with open source, like visas and stuff for the open source contributors, let me know in comments or DM me, and I will see, because I have some friends. I can probably start specializing on it. Like, I can help people from India to contribute to open source to come to UK legally, earn some money, and then you can choose. Probably you can go back to India and have your own company to help the country and the people. But it's like, personally, I would prefer people to travel when they want. But if you really want to come to UK, then I would rather help you. So if you go here and we make it remote, okay, it's remote. So Java 5 times, not Golang. Oh, it's still a small language, but look how tasty this stuff is. These companies will be quite good ones, and Golang has been there for just some time. Although this one's good as well, but this one, why on earth lead God software engineer is coming on Java? So there might be problem with this, because there might be like yeah, you see, understanding of JavaScript. This is because their system is rubbish. So apparently when we search for Java, you should be searching for like, I don't know, Java developer, whatever. Don't bother. So let's see the last test. Let's see the last test failing. So the last test failing is test at secret ingredient. We still have a panic there, so of course it doesn't work. We have two panics. Okay, this one. So the secret ingredient, I'm very tempted to finish it now, but we have to do it, because currently I have so many people watching at me. I've never had 6 likes on stuff like ever. Well, maybe 1 or 2 times, but not as consistently. So yeah, let me actually resume playing my own stuff, because this way I can see that like you see the correct picture. Okay, although the top chat thing, yeah. Oh, hi Ox Prime, hi mate. I'll take a small break now. I will add everybody who is in the stream. Oh, he left. Okay, cool. Then I'm not adding him. Now task 3, add secret ingredient, blah blah blah. The first parameter is the list your friends sent you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Thank you, Krupali, and good luck with your work. I will just finish this one and then I will leave as well. And yeah, see you later then. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'll try to do stream tomorrow, but no promises, okay? Maybe when he falls asleep after all the sweets. Yeah, cool. See you. Bye. That's amazing. That's yeah. So you can see by the way Krupali like learns, you can see that how big she will be in IT soon. Like, and you know her. I mean, you know Krupali. You like your friends, not like your friends. So you will have a very good friend. Anyway, going back. I mean, you already have a very good friend. It's just your good friend will get rich and more powerful than now. So. I don't like when they ghost like that. So because I already know those functions thing. Add secret ingredient doesn't return anything. So the first, it's my friends ingredients. Friends, right? Own recipe, right? Own recipe. Okay, like this. Okay, it's maybe like American English versus British English. So in my ingredient list, the last will be question mark. And basically, if mine is not empty and this one is not empty, then I should take the last symbol in my own recipe and replace it with the last item from my friends. Okay, easy. This one you need just to be careful about null pointers and stuff. I mean, what if they give you, it's called edge conditions, right? So you just need to be careful, like what happens if they are small. So if friends ingredients, sorry, and in IntelliJ you can do this fi, right? And sorry, and then this one is or on the recipe. Then or len, and now I have a problem. I don't remember in Golang whether in Golang the arrays start with 0 or with 1. I think it's actually with 1, but I'm not fully convinced. Okay, so that's more or less correct. We can do this. Oh, sorry, we can do this and it will be fine. But we won't be doing this because we'll be doing this. Okay, now we take this stuff. That's why it's better to have logging and tests than debugging, because debugging is slow. I already can see that there's a problem, which was fast. Test failure. So yeah, so it doesn't start with 1, it starts with 0. So I don't know why I thought it's 1. Well, it's false memory, I guess. Okay. Oh, 8 tests passed, 1 failed. Which one? Scales up correctly, so it's the last one. So we just did this one, and you see it, I didn't spend much time into like fully understanding how the universe is built. It will come with practice. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying that you need to stay very focused on track. What exactly you are learning. I'm learning Golang as a language at the moment. Then I will improve on the exercises here, on exercism. Okay, so here currently I'm going this tracks, right, in Go, and currently I'm doing it in wise syllabus, which is very limited. I've already done like maybe half, maybe a bit more, 60%, but it also has a lot of exercises, all right, and they will be different. So not all of them will be easy, I hope. So, and they will give different amount of points, but these ones are teaching you something more than just language structures. So first I do language, then I do complicated exercise, then I contribute to Docker. And in the somewhere between this stuff, I'll start helping people. And as a mentor, now this one, instructions. Okay. So this one we don't need. Test 3 is done. Test 2 is done. Test 1, I just don't like too much stuff open. Now it's test 4. The amounts listed and blah blah blah. The function should return a slice of float 64. Okay. Boring. Please. Sorry, this mouse doesn't, it's not actually a mouse. So we give it the quantities. And when we ask it to scale by 4, 7 point, but it scales by 2. I don't understand why when we say quantity is 4, why does it scale only by 2? Oh, so this is amounts needed for 2 portions, and then you are giving it amount of how many portions you want. So it's actually quite easy, okay? So basically it's like dinner for 2, and then knowing you tell it how much is needed for dinner for 2, but then based on that you can say that okay, then 7 people will need that. So how do we do it? Portions int, and then so it's only this, okay. To be honest, what I could do for this one and value in range of list, okay, I could multiply each value by portions divided by 2, and I need to put it in float 64, and here, okay, and I think I need to return list. That's not nice, to be honest, because we'll do it result equals list. Not really. Oh, is it like this? Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I just created a variable called result because I really don't like touching the original stuff, okay? And even this one is not good enough because I'm worried about clones and stuff and like referring to the same areas in memory. But this is a test exercise, so let's test exercise be a test exercise and not a full-blown production system. For the God's sake. Oh, 9 tests failed, passed. It was 8. Now we have 9 tests passed and 3 failed. So I'm not sure how they calculate tests, right? So now here interesting what's happened here. What happens here? Oh, 5 expected 1 and 5 for index 0. Excuse me. 2 1 1, but that's in the test. So in the test, in 2 1 1, the reason I'm doing it from there is that this one will be slow. So in 2 1 1, here there will be quite a lot of them, right? This is test data they're sending in, but I can see that the first test is failing because 0.5 and 1.5 are mentioned, which is this. So when we send 0.5 and we say it should be 6, so we expect everything to be multiplied by 3. Okay. And what exactly did they do wrong here? Oh, maybe. Oh, I know what I did wrong. I was playing with the value, not the index in the element. So okay, we'll do it this way. Okay, and this one we need to Control Alt V. So that's, we may move it outside. Control Alt L, I think. Yep. And obviously it's not an F. It's how do we call it? Shift F6, I think. Yeah. That's why it's hard for me to use Visual Studio, because I know all the shortcuts here. Not all, a lot of them. So that will be multiplicator. Version. Okay, because the thing was that if I do it here, then I do it every time. I don't care, it's an exercise, but like there are needs. There's bad taste as well. I don't know why it doesn't like multiplicator. Is there something wrong in my Googling, in my English? I mean, there's a lot of stuff wrong, but let's see this one. Multiplicator, whatever. Come on, you can do it. You see why I have problems with streams? Even this Google, yeah, it exists. It's just this piece of computer. It's not yet aware of it. So save the dictionary. Now, you see, it's still compiling. But we can do better. We can go here, and while it's compiling, that's why I need a new computer, because this compilation stuff, it's killing me. Oh, no. 0.2 to 150. I have a feeling it's interesting. I have a feeling that I'm missing something. Why on earth is not changing it? Because even if I was doing it like this, let's say, so it will be 777, 777, okay? Total rubbish. But if I do it like this, what will happen? I'm not sure it cares about the second array. You see? Oh, okay, I was like reading it in the wrong way. So input is this one, portion 6, expecting this, but it doesn't tell me what is the result. Oh, that's where the result is. I was looking in the wrong place, right? Let's see what's wrong. I should have been looking at test failure, not just at the specifics, because this is test run. Just says that it's failed. Now this one. So it doesn't want me to duplicate. Remember I was talking to you about like clones and stuff. Let's see how many people are still there. Just one. So yeah, hi Debashish. So yeah, so when I was like this one is not a very good copy, but Golang array deep copy. What I need is this thing. Okay, so we can do it this way. Result make array of load 64. No, not right like this. this. And then len of list. Okay. Now copy result and list. Now it's better. Now we run tests. Oh, the test has passed. Only 2 are failing now. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So to be honest, I'm just a weak person, and it's late at night, so I'll call it a day. And tomorrow we'll fix the remaining tests. And yeah, and I can only wish you. Yeah, because I have some stomach problems at the moment. I need to like finish it now. But yeah, so it was. Yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes. It's like thank you. Yeah, I will continue tomorrow. We'll finish this exercise and we'll move to the next. And at some moment I will finish enough exercises to help people find jobs better, because I'll know how to contribute to Docker in a code way, not just documentation and stuff, although they're also important. So I can only wish you, Debasish, and everybody else, like Debasish Bisos. Oh, that's like my friend's name, but she was Debashri. Yes, Debasish.